What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to Lates Hoops. Today's video, we're going to be redrafting the top 10 picks in the 2021 NBA draft. Some of these players we're going to spend a little bit more time on than others. Some of them are pretty obvious choices. We're going to get into all that in today's video, guys. But before we do, I just want to say we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we are uploading every single day for the month of March. So if you're new here and don't want to miss out on any NBA daily uploads, please be sure to consider hitting that subscribe button. I'd like it if you guys left your opinions on the rankings, or I guess redraftings, in this video. Just leave them in the comments below. I always check out and read each and every one of my comments. Without further ado, let's get straight into the first person on this list, which is the first pick in the 2021 NBA redraft and regular draft, Cade Cunningham. There's not really much that needs to be said. Cade dominated his rookie year, or at least the second half of his rookie year. He possesses all the skills to be a big and strong point guard in today's NBA, as he stands at a towering 6'8", and averaged 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 5.5 assists during his rookie season. And before he got hurt and tore his ACL this year, he was averaging 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Cade is just one of those people who's going to have a very long and successful NBA career, and I really don't doubt that he's going to get better each and every year, which is why he continues to be the #1 pick in this redraft. The second pick in the 2021 redraft is going to be Evan Mobley, who was originally drafted as the 3rd overall pick in this draft. He's an amazing defender. He's very lengthy on both sides of the ball, and he shows it as well. He's shown the ability to score down low and be an active lob threat alongside Jared Allen. This season, while it's not very efficient, he's also shown the ability to shoot, or at least attempt, 3-point baskets. Evan Mobley is one of those people who some people say he's just going to be an all-star, and other people say his ceiling's as high as the likes of Tim Duncan, which is an insurmountable amount of praise for a power forward in today's NBA. I think under head coach JB Bickerstaff, he'll only continue to grow, which is why I have him moving up on the leaderboard to #2 in this draft. The 3rd and 4th player on this draft are pretty interchangeable, but I have in this redraft #3, the 3rd overall pick in this draft, is Scottie Barnes, and originally he was drafted at 4th, and like I said, the 3rd and 4th player on this redraft, in my eyes, they could be interchangeable, but I have Scottie here because he has potential on both the offense and defensive side of the ball to be a star in this league. He was going through what the media dubbed to be a little bit of a sophomore slump this season, but I just think he is going to continue to grow and figure out the pace of the NBA. He won Rookie of the Year, and he won it for good reason. He's a great perimeter defender. His mid-range game is very, very solid. He's lengthy enough to grab rebounds. Scottie is just an all-around talent, whereas the person we have for #4 has only really showcased one part of his game. And #4 in the 2021 redraft, we have Franz Wagner. Originally, Franz Wagner was drafted with the 8th overall pick, which I would consider a steal for the Orlando Magic. He has shown great potential on the offensive side of the ball, and his size allows him to be a great rebounder. Great talent, he really just is. I made an entire video the other day kind of talking about him and going a little bit more in depth into his game, so I don't really want to spend too much time talking about this, but Franz Wagner, amazing talent. #5, the 5th pick in the 2021 redraft, which may be a little controversial to some of you guys, is Jalen Green. Originally, Jalen was selected as the 2nd pick in this draft. He has shown potential of scoring the ball, but he is mildly inefficient and shows, or at least has shown so far, no ability to really facilitate or play make. He's a very exciting young player. He's just not my type of prospect compared to the 4 people I said before who have shown flashes of a little bit of everything. Franz Wagner, maybe not as great of a defender. The 3 people I said before are all gifted on the defensive side of the ball, just as they are gifted on the offensive side of the ball, whereas Jalen Green is just kind of this new age AAU highlight reel type of prospect, and that's just not really my type of player, not really my cup of tea. The Rockets, they maybe have one in that, but I digress. I still have to put him as 5 because he is one of 2 players in this draft to actually be averaging 20 points. So hats off to you, Jalen Green. I hope you and the Rockets look good in the future. Coming in at #6 in the 2021 NBA redraft, who was ironically originally drafted as 6th in this draft, is Josh Giddey. I think Josh Giddey is an amazing talent. He does everything on the court for the Oklahoma City Thunder. defender, whether that's facilitate, grab rebounds, score in transition. He's shown a little bit of growth in this second year. He's shooting the ball with the hiring of the new Oklahoma City shooting coach, not head coach, shooting coach. But I digress. I don't really want to spend too much time talking about Josh Giddey because I've made an entire video talking about Josh Giddey. If you guys haven't seen it, please be sure to go check it out. And number 7, originally I wanted to have this man a lot higher, but that would be showing a little bit of my bias. At number 7 in the redraft, the 2021 redraft, who was originally drafted at number 16, we have Alperen Sengun. Alperen Sengun has the potential to be an all-star and or superstar in today's league. He has received amazing comparison. Some people say he could be just a very average NBA center. Some people say he has the potential to be the next great Rocket center like Hakeem Olajuwon or Yao Ming. His scoring ability paired with his quick thinking, facilitating ability make for a great big man in today's modern NBA. When Stephen Silas, that head coach on the Rockets, gives him minutes, he fills up the stat sheet and the rebounding, the scoring, and like I said, the facilitating. Alperen Sengun is one of my favorite young players to watch. He is absolutely gifted and he is very great. At number 8, someone who just fell a little bit in my standings at least, and for no other reason other than his lack of minutes, is Jalen Suggs. He was originally drafted 5th in the 2021 NBA draft, and like I said, it could be higher if his role was more. He currently plays with 3 other point guards on the Orlando Magic. He's obviously battling minutes. It's him, Markelle Fultz, and Cole Anthony, and there's a lot of other young guards on that team as well, like Gary Harris, who's not really that young anymore, but he gets a lot of minutes. It's not really his fault, but he has not shown too much, of anything super special in his pro career. I just believe he needs a change of scenery. Maybe a team like Chicago, who has no real direction at point guard. There's a lot of teams in the NBA who could use a point guard with a lot of bounce and upside like Jalen Suggs, who's really young and who's been able to stay relatively healthy throughout his short NBA career. My 9th pick in the 2021 NBA redraft would be Trey Murphy, who was originally drafted 17th. He has shown improvement in all aspects of his game from his rookie to his sophomore season. He's a great three-point shooter. He's improved his scoring potential inside and out. He's a great long defender on the perimeter, and ironically, the Grizzlies who drafted him could use him right now. He would fit in great with that roster. Not really too much special to be said about Trey Murphy. He's a really good talent, and I think he's going to have a long NBA career as long as he continues to knock down that 3 ball, because that's what most teams are looking for. And number 10, his teammate Herb Jones. Originally, Herb Jones was drafted in the 2nd round. He was the 35th pick in the NBA draft, the 2021 NBA draft. Herb is a great defender. He's just a pest on the ball. He picks up the opposing team best player at half court, if not full court. He has shown signs of him improving on offense, and the willingness of him to shoot the 3-pointer is amazing. He's a great glue guy and a great role player. He was an absolute steal for the New Orleans Pelicans, drafting him at number 35. I really do believe that Herb, just like Trey, will have a really long NBA career because everyone needs a wing that's willing to defend at the highest level. But what do you guys think? Was I pretty accurate about this redraft? Would you switch stuff around? If you would, let me know in the comments below. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate your support as always. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay happy, healthy, and blessed. Peace.